Here's my piston and rod assembly cleaning process. I've got it basically set up here, kind of in an assembly line or a cleaning line. First step is basically to scrape off the carbon on the top of the piston, and all I'm using is a razor blade, and I do this so that I'm not scratching the top of the piston. But basically all you need to do is just drag, if you can see that, just drag the razor blade across it. And I'm not trying to get all of it off, I'm just trying to get the majority of it off. Yeah, there's some nice sections there. And then once I'm done with that, where I'm satisfied I got enough of that off, I also take the piston rings out. And then my second step is to soak the piston in mineral oil. And then once it's done soaking, I use a combination of a rag to wipe it off and a toothbrush to get into the grooves and get more of that out. And then I also use just a piece of piston ring, broken piston ring, and I scrape out any of the big chunks as well. Once that's all done, I also turn it over and soak. That's good. Soak it for a little bit, the rod itself, and clean that off again with the toothbrush and rag. When I'm done, it's not perfect, but looks pretty darn good. You can see the rings are nice and clean, or the ring lands and the ring grooves. The bottom of the piston, not too bad as well. You can see that, and the rods are clean, and the bearing surfaces, well, where the bearings will sit, are cleaned off as well, so that there's no interference with the shell of the bearing. So that's my overall cleaning process. Before I put the pistons in, of course, I'm going to soak the piston and rod assembly in a bucket of oil before putting them into the engine. So that should be good enough to work.